Let's tighten up with P Shark. Yep. Doing a little transition with the show. First it was just Let's Tighten Up podcast. Now I'm adding with P Shark in there. I'm about to throw in my guys on the bus. My guy TNT Chris, he know it's me on the show, but he always like when he shout the show, he always be like, yeah, those guys, those guys, let's tighten up. Probably because I always have a guest. So he knows, like I said, just thought about him, just anybody else who kind of shouts out the show, like just kind of just placing a precedence that it was just me on the show. So we'll be adding adding with P Shark to the end of it. So let's tighten up with P Shark. Another reason, just branding. I got plenty of other podcasts, so trying to brand my name out there and everything. So this is not necessarily an episode. This will be just a quick video. I will be trying to get more videos out on a regular. Usually when I don't get the episode, if I don't get a guest, I kind of probably just relax. Part of the reason because I got 3 podcasts, like most of y'all do know. So that's the reason, but I'm trying to get like a quick video every week. Starting this week, I will be adding a new segment. It's a segment I did start that we do at Let's Be Real podcast. Still check us out on Saturday mornings, live on Saturday mornings. But Your Board would be the segment that I will be introducing to Let's Tighten Up. And normally it's reserved for just anything I presume is like a hot take that I don't agree with. And I'll just be like, hey, Your Board, forget it. I'm just going to ignore it. Mainly in Titans case, national media. So in this podcast, or not this podcast, this video specifically, will be directed at a video that I did see today, and I am about to play it now.
Top 5 in the AFC.
Me and Bart don't like each other because we fight a lot. I just hate your takes.
You hate my takes?
I hate your takes. Because there's 2 teams here that you're missing. First of all,
who am I missing?
the Chiefs. They're the only team.
Who are they better than?
They're the only team besides the Patriots that have a top 10 defense the last 3 seasons. Okay?
You think that defense is going to be top 10?
Yeah.
The Honey Badgers no longer.
It's okay.
Was that defense exposed in the playoffs? Did I not watch Kansas City have a receiver go for 200-300 yards?
The last I checked too, Derrick Henry still plays in Tennessee, and they were the #1 team in the AFC without him when he was playing. How do you miss the Tennessee Titans in here?
Have you seen Ryan Tannehill, who now is going to have?
I didn't hear you say. I didn't hear
You're
you
supposed
say.
to college guy.
I didn't hear you say anything about coaching. Nothing at all about coaching.
Okay.
You got a first-year head coach on the list. Andy Reid, like it seems like every year he's playing in a conference championship game. Doesn't matter where he is. So
defense is optional, right? Does defense not matter?
Well,
was that team not exposed by the Bengals?
38 a game.
Was that team not exposed by the Bills?
Has Mike Vrabel had a losing season yet? No.
I think what we've learned
Has he figured out how to make that team really good when their roster isn't even that exceptional?
They got Ryan Tannehill, and they doubled down.
They have Ryan Tannehill, and they still go as far as they do.
Now they have Matty Ice.
I think what we've learned here is what we said at the beginning, that the AFC has too many teams.
Always right.
All right, so wait, so this is 5. So there's 7 teams that make the playoffs. So who do you got? The Chiefs must be a wild card then.
No, I got the Colts because the Colts are going to win the division. You disagree with me over there. You got your Boston College brother.
He's the guy who anoints teams in March. That's what he does.
And I'm always right. And the Baltimore Ravens always figure a way. Always figure a way.
The Broncos will win the division, huh?
Yeah, I got the Broncos winning the division. Listen, have we not said that the Denver Broncos was a quarterback away?
There's a lot.
No, but did we not say that? Is that not what we said?
Continuity has got to count for something.
Oh man, come on! We just watched Matthew Stafford go over there. How about that continuity?
Somewhere.
But he was the only new piece.
Somewhere.
New head coach,
Patrick
new
Mahomes,
quarterback,
and Andy Reid.
Clip this.
Are chuckling at this list. We will clip it. We'll show it. If this happens, we'll run it back. And if it doesn't, we'll probably run it back anyway.
So there was a lot to take in that video. I don't even know. Let me see where to start at. First, the disrespect, and we're gonna take away from the Titans for a second. The disrespect towards the Kansas City Chiefs. They've been to 4 straight AFC Championship games, and specifically everything. Your board, this is your board, Bart Scott. They've been to 4 straight championship games. I understand, I guess, wanted to get the hot take out there first, but they're still the team to beat. I don't care what other moves the AFC West has made. Have they made enough to beat Kansas City? I mean, of course, they got to play it out on the field, but I wouldn't bet money against it. like Tim Hasselbeck has said about the coaching situation. The Broncos got a new head coach along with a new quarterback. And I mean, we'll see. It will all play out on the field, but Kansas City is still Kansas City. Pat Mahomes is still Pat Mahomes. Their defense haven't been good all 4 years they've been to the AFC Championship game, but they still went. They got a Super Bowl. They've been to 2 Super Bowls. So at the very least, you could have them in the playoffs. So that was disrespectful. The Titans, of course, the disrespect, and of course, you think about how fan base and myself included, Tannehill. I knew why the national media didn't talk about us last year. It's because of Ryan Tannehill. Then he showed why in the playoff game, right? But separate regular season from playoffs. Since he's become starting quarterback, we made the 3 straight playoffs and won back-to-back division titles. That's the disrespect off the top. Because his first coming, and shout out to Dan Ruzzini for breaking it up. Like Mike Vrabel, coaching. Yeah, Tim Hasselbeck said the same thing. He didn't mention coaching. And he just like blatantly disregarded us because of Ryan Tannehill. That has nothing to do with the regular season. He gets us to the playoffs. If you want to say we're not a Super Bowl contender because of that, I give you that. If you want to say you just don't, you don't see us winning a playoff game, I give you that. Last 2 years we lost, and it's been a huge part because of him. But to just act like that we're not even a team who's capable of being top 5 and putting these new teams in there, and not saying it can't happen. And all this confidence in Matt Ryan all of a sudden, like it was a solid move. It was better than Carson when he's better than Carson Wentz, but is he? To me, I view the move as a Phillip Rivers type of move. I think the Colts would be better. I think it would be between us and the Colts for the division, and the other team would be battling for a wild card spot. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that they win the division, right? But it's always something every year. Last year throughout the season, early in the season especially, it was our defense that they talked about. Our defense was bad because they was basically off the year before. Now going to this season, it'll be Ryan Tannehill acting like during the regular season Ryan Tannehill doesn't perform well and gets us to the playoffs. Last year, Derrick Henry got hurt, like Dan Ruzzini said. Mike Vrabel still finds a way to help get this team to where we need to get to. So, just Bart Scott, you're bored, man. Just get, please, like I said, it might just be him wanting to do a hot take and just get out there first on some of this stuff. It's not out of the possibility of what he predicted comes true, because typically in the NFL, it's always a rotating door with playoff teams anyway. Not every team who makes it every year makes it. Like, so I can see a scenario where the AFC West has gotten it tough where Kansas City could possibly miss it, right? That's not. I'm not going to act like that can't happen. Well, I predicted to happen, no. And his reasoning, I think he need to come with better reasoning. Saying their defense is bad is not a good reason. Their defense haven't been good the last 4 years, and they still be on top. The rest of the conference got better. Cool. They got to show out and prove it. They got to go out there and prove it. Then the Browns, he had the Browns up in the top 5. Deshaun Watson, that was a big trade. We need to, well, I guess, like I said, he jumping on top of it, hoping he doesn't get suspended. Yeah, is he going to get suspended? 6-8 games. Like, that's based on playing the entire season, pretty much, because if he gets suspended, 6 to 8 games, possibly, I doubt it's the entire season, but even 6 to 8 games, that's a lot in the AFC, with how tough the AFC is. So, yeah, it was a lot of, I'm not going to say necessarily bad takes, but him saying, like, I'm always right and all of that stuff, that's why he's bored. Because I'm pretty sure he's been wrong. I don't watch ESPN enough to know if he's right or not. I'm not even going in front. Like, I normally know this stuff. I know I'm just say they're bored and not talk about it. But for the sake of just content and getting stuff out there, he's bored. There's a new segment that's going to be coming. So get ready. Yep. Bart Scott, you're on your board list this week for Let's Tighten Up with P Shark. But that does it. That's all I need to do. Just a quick video. Like I said, you're bored, new segment. I don't know if I'm gonna actually put it towards my episodes. It might just be a standalone quick videos. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get videos rolling every week just to get content out. As for a new episode, I'll probably drop a new episode later this week. Just me by myself. Going over the offseason moves that the Titans have made and someone like the surrounding teams and what it means for us this upcoming season. But as y'all always know, remember to follow me at LBR Tighten Up and at @1_P Shark on Twitter. Listen to the podcast on any podcast network and follow me on YouTube for content like this that will probably be only on YouTube as well as the podcast itself. But till next time, y'all, let's tighten up.